is Johnson.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Rodgers.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They're waiting in now to punt as he sends this one away.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Darnold now to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Seahawks. First down.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Darnold.
That'll be called right side by the rookie receiver.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
First down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now it's Darnold.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Darnold.
Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's Darnold.
And the Seahawks first down.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Charbonnet.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
3rd and 9 here.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw, Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Rodgers now to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now Rodgers.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 88.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
319.
Now Rodgers.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And Walker once more. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
For a Seahawks first down. A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
To the air again, Darnold.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here goes that.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Throwing is Rodgers.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. Well, now how about this return? Yeah, they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Pick up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
42-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Darnold.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
For a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 20.
They'll drop the throw.
Seahawks.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
And the Seahawks first down.
A give for Walker running right.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Darnold now to throw.
Pass call, Arroyo right side.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
The Seahawks first down.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Seattle.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter. And now the rookie's free. He's on his way. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter. So, Darnold loses it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
He's going to air one out. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. Powering his way forward. Yeah, they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And 12 on the Seahawks 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Austin brings in the quick throw. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. On the give, it's Warren.
And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a two-score game. Boswell's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a two-score deficit here in the fourth. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Darnold.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
a gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Back to Walker on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And for Darnold, this may be a free play. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
To throw is Darnold. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
6-yard pickup.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 3.
Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Pulled in at the 24. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here's Darnold.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
An 8-yard pickup.
Darnold to throw.
And it's caught.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Charbonnet will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So with it even 30 seconds to go, everything will come down to this onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 27, Seahawks
5, 6, 5, 6, 7.